To stay in autofocus mode but gain a bit more control, you may find it helpful to lock your focus on a certain point before recomposing and taking the picture. To do this, with the focus switch on the lens set to AF for autofocus, simply press the shutter halfway down until the focus light and the point appear. Then, still holding the shutter halfway down, move the camera to recompose the picture and then depress the shutter the rest of the way down. Another way to get more control while still in autofocus mode is to select a focus point. That is, tell the camera which of the 9 focus points it should focus on, rather than the closest one, which may be its default behavior. To set a focus point with the mode dial on any setting other than ADEP, press the AF point selector button. Then turn the main dial to select the desired AF point. Then depress the shutter to take the picture. Another way to get a clear picture is to increase your depth of field, as we've already discussed, to cover the entire range of what you're trying to get in focus. That way, even if your lens focus is a bit off, you may still have a crystal clear image recorded by the sensor. Another cause of poor focus is camera shake. That is, movement of the camera while the shutter is open, exposing the image sensor. Always steady the camera when you can. Holding the camera with 2 hands and pressing the viewfinder gently against your face will help. Lean against something if you can, and where possible, use a tripod, monopod, or even a bean bag to rest your camera on. You can also reduce camera shake by selecting a fast shutter speed. This keeps the image sensor from being exposed to shaking conditions more briefly. One general rule of thumb that you may find helpful is the rule of 1 over the focal length. For example, if your lens focal length is 300 millimeters, set your shutter speed to at least 1/300th of a second. If your focal length or zoom is set to 30 millimeter, you may get by with a shutter speed as low as 1/30th of a second or so. Canon's image stabilizer lenses do a remarkable job of taking out camera shake automatically. Digital grain or noise makes the image appear poor or out of focus. Don't enlarge an image too much, and if you know that you must enlarge an image, select a large file format as possible. To select a high-resolution file format, press Menu, highlight Quality and press Set. Highlight one of the high-quality choices, such as Large. Then press Menu or the Shutter button to hide the menu. Too high of an ISO setting can create noise in your image. Underexposing your photos, too much black, will come across as gray or noisy. Don't underexpose your photos. Saving images in JPEG compression format creates some noise in the image. Also, repeatedly opening and resaving JPEG images can degrade the file quality. Save images in RAW format if possible. This is not compressed like JPEG. To select RAW file format, move the mode dial to one of the creative zone modes, such as aperture priority, press Menu, highlight Quality, and press Set. highlight RAW, then press Menu or the shutter button to hide the menu. Another way to keep noise out of your image is to shoot high-contrast subjects. Gradual gradations, like the sky's changing blue colors, cause grain-like patterns in the image. Finally, to help keep noise out of your images, allow your camera to cool off before shooting more pictures. An overheated image sensor will add noise to your image.